The last people on earth that you should be trusting are the Zios. And you know what I'm saying. We have seen them lying, deceiving people over and over again. The biggest example is what happened in 1948 when they came to Palestine in the form of nice people, guests to the Palestinian people. Then they kicked out all of the Palestinians and the Intifada took place. Now, this particular video, this person, he claims to be, what I understand, an expert, intelligence expert. He's exposing a thing, a blackmail, a evil tactic of Mossad. Now, if you do not know what Mossad is like CIA for United States, and Shin Bet is like FBI for Israel. So Shin Bet is equivalent of FBI in the States, and Mossad is equivalent of CIA for Israel. Now, this guy being a trained expert, he is now going to be telling us what really went on, especially during a meeting. I think that meeting was with the Arabs, because we know the Arabs, some of the countries, they collaborate with Mossad, with the Zionist. And in that particular meeting, he's describing how Mossad, the Zions, they used a tactic to get information from the other party. I'll play the video in a second, but consider subscribing if you're not subscribed, because you do not want to miss out on all of this juicy stuff. Let's play the video and then we'll talk more.
Mossad is actually really good at this.
Okay, so tell me.
So when Mossad will work with you.
Mossad is Israeli intelligence.
Israeli foreign collection.
Yeah.
Shin Bet
is their FBI.
Got it. So Israeli Mossad they'll work with you, they'll collaborate with you, they'll share with you. Everything's a team fight, and it's always in the workplace until you have a big victory. And then when you have a big victory, then they're like, we should celebrate this at this nice hotel or at this nice bar or whatever else. We've got a connection through the Israeli connections, and now we're going to have like a private room and all this other stuff, and it's going to be this bang up party. Once, as a trained intelligence officer, once someone takes you from a public setting into a private setting, you know that you're now on what we call a developmental path. They're trying to develop you into.
So you're immediately hip to it.
You're immediately red flagged.
Okay.
Right?
Wait, red flag means you red flag them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Got it.
The guard is up.
But at the same time, like, there's lots of cultures that just want to party.
Yeah.
So you go to the party, and then you
Israelis
have
like
to
to party.
assess.
Hey, it could go both ways, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, this is good.
So you have to assess then what happens at the party.
So you're at this party.
So now when you're at the party, again, a standard Mossad tactic is you're at the party, and then they'll start pulling you off of the main party to have like these sidebar conversations about work stuff. Like, hey, it was incredible that you found that thing, that you found that deep fake video and you were able to reverse engineer who it came from. How did you do that? Like, can you tell me how you did that? So
This
now
is why it's important that you don't use substances. If you're a little loose with the drinks, you might volunteer that information.
right.
And you've already built a rapport with these people.
Oh, yeah.
You guys
I
just
trust this
celebrated a
guy.
victory. Your teammates.
It's hard enough sober to not talk.
Yeah. Okay. This.
So
And he's stroking your ego. Look what you did.
And exactly. So you can see yourself going down this what we also call it a slippery slope. If you've ever climbed a tall mountain,
of course,
you get past the tree line, you get into the rocks. It's like a rock scramble. We call that a slippery slope in espionage too. Once you cross that tree line, it's very hard to keep from slipping.
How do you maintain your relationship with them while shutting down their questioning?
There has to be a point with a trained intelligence person where you use a language that they understand to let them know that the development stops there.
Can you say what that is?
Fuck.
Yeah, so you'll have to say something like, I appreciate our work together, but you're getting into a realm that I'm not willing to share with you.
Oh, so you got it.
I thought it would be more subtle. You basically just tell them no.
I mean, that's pretty subtle in our world.
Oh, really?
Right? In our world, subtle is, I have professional obligations that prevent me from going down this road.
What's not subtle?
Shoot you in
Are
the
you a
fucking
fucking
head.
spy? Are you trying to steal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shlomo, must speak.
Yeah. Okay. So you had to say that to him, and then does he smile and go, "Ooh, you knew what I was doing"? Is there like a little gamesmanship?
There's some game, not with Mossad.
Okay.
Mossad is business. The Russians, there's gamesmanship, because the Russians are thinking this. The Russians are thinking, you say no today,
But tomorrow.
Game on.
And also, we've been doing this for decades with the Russians, right? It is a dance.
Okay, so basically, as I have mentioned in my other video, Norman Finkelstein. If you have not watched that video, you should go and watch that video. I posted it on my channel too. He mentioned, Norman Finkelstein, that Netanyahu, the entire Zionist government, they have collected private information from head of states. We do not know to what extent, but they have a lot of our information, including the head of state and anybody. If they think that this person could go against us, we could actually then blackmail him. Or if they see someone or head of state talking against Israel, against the Zionist state of Israel, they might spy on him, they might eavesdrop on him, they might put a bug in their phone, they might listen to the phone calls, the recording the text messages, and all of those things. My theory is this, again, this is a theory. The reason Donald Trump cannot do everything that he wants to do the way he wants, because he is someone who loves to do things on his own terms. That's what we know for sure from his personality. But the reason he cannot do it when it comes to the Zionist state of Israel is because, perhaps, again, this is a theory, that Netanyahu has a lot of dirty laundry of Donald Trump on him. And I think this is dangerous, and this is something that runs across entire Israeli government organizations, all of the governing bodies they have, Mossad, CIA, the government of Israel itself, that they use this kind of dirty, filthy tactic in order to get their way. Something unbelievable. Is this something shocking? I don't think so, because there is nothing really shocking when it comes to the Zionist state of Israel anymore.